Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Nazak Wadashia back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about something really interesting. So I was just randomly surfing the internet like over some good stocks to pick and some good stocks to make a video about. And I saw that people are comparing Alibaba like on the NYSE exchange versus the Hong Kong exchange. So I'm like, what difference could there be? Turns out there's actually a difference. So we'll dive into that. And before we begin, I want to say I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own due diligence and research before taking part in any investment scheme. Let's get into it. All right. I will share my screen. I will just do like a little comparison of the two stocks. But let's start with reading our articles. This one's from the Pharmacist. That's a weird name. Baba versus 9988. 9988 is the Hong Kong number. They have numbers instead of ticker symbols, which I find really cool. So right off the bat, with the comparisons, if we look at this Hong Kong exchange one, it trades in Hong Kong currency versus this trades in USD. Yeah, that one trades in HKD and that one trades in USD. So that's a difference right off the bat. And what I also find really weird is that there's no trading on the lunch break. It shuts down on the lunch break. They have a lunch break. We don't have a lunch break. The market is on all the time. The market cap is obviously in HKD, and here it's in dollars. And here they have on the NYSE, they have a PE ratio of 25. And over on the Hong Kong, they actually don't have a PE ratio, which I find really, really weird. They don't have a PE ratio or anything. They have all this data, high, low, previous close, 52-week high, 52-week low, but they should be able to have a PE ratio, right? So anyway, I'm just going to dive into it. So the difference between BAWA and 998, it's an ADR, and while 998 is listed on the Hong Kong index. They're both shares of the same company, but different the currency they trade and the minimum number of units to invest in. So these stocks were actually listed at two separate times, and BAWA was listed on the NYSE in September 2014, and it had like 25 billion IPO. It was the largest global IPO. And the reasons why Jack Ma chose to list his company in the NYSE instead of the Hong Kong exchange or the China stock exchanges were control, reputation, range of motion. To raise a further 20 billion, Alibaba had a secondary listing on the Hong Kong exchange in 1988 in late 2019. This was the second IPO that Alibaba had with another exchange. This change allowed Chinese companies to secondary list on the Hong Kong exchange if they met the following conditions. The companies are involved in innovation, more than 2 years of listing status on the NYSE, Nasdaq, or premium listing on the London Stock Exchange (LSE), or market cap of more than HK 10 billion. The stocks are obviously in different exchanges, different currencies I discussed before. Actually, though, they have minimum units. On NYSE American Stock Exchange, you can trade a minimum unit of one stock at a time, but you can on the Hong Kong exchange, you can trade 100 units at a time. That's like, wow. To convert the cost of buying one lot of 998 stocks to USD, it'll cost you around 2.7K USD. In contrast, you can buy only one BABA stock at around $214. This may make BABA stock slightly more accessible for you, especially when you have a small sum to invest. If you have a larger sum, then you can do either. It just depends on you. They also have different trading hours. BABA 998, you can see is 9:30 to 12. This is, I'm not sure what they're written. I think they meant 2:30 to 5 o'clock. I don't know. Oh yes, it's in military time. Never mind. Here, So these are trading earnings. Both timings are taken with reference to GMT 8 plus. They also have different commissions charged for every broker. And BABA rates have minimum 199 per trade. And then 9988 has minimum 15 HKD per trade. And when you purchase the 9988 stock on the Hong Kong exchange, you're buying ordinary shares of the stock. However, things are quite different from the BABA stock. When you buy the BABA stock, you're buying into an American depository receipt. Now, what is that? It's a U.S. security which represents the ownership of shares in a foreign company. These can be traded freely, just like any other stock. You can see you're buying into the ADR when you buy the BABA stock based on the ticker name. A more important aspect of both stocks is that they're a part of variable interest entity VIE structure. It refers to a legal business structure in which an investor has controlling interest despite not having a majority of voting rights. And both stocks are fully fungible, so that you can fully trade them on various stock exchanges however you want. So now let's look at the comparisons. So BABA is a primary listing. IPO 2014, 9988 is secondary listing. 1 BABA is equal to 8 shares. The lot size for BABA is 1, and the lot size for 9988 is 100. I think that's the main difference, because it just depends on you and the amount of money you have to invest. If you have more to invest, then you can choose either. If you have a little less to invest, then I feel like BABA would be more accessible. It just depends. So in conclusion, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it till the end of the video, if you're one of those beautiful people, please be sure to comment powder puff below. And also, that's your cue to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye. Love you.